What's up, ladies? I am back with another video to talk about menopause. So, what is the menopausal tea for this week? What is it? Let's talk about vaginal health. I know. It's, one of those things that, are we going to talk about that? No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, we are going to talk about that because we need that JJ to do what it's supposed to do, right? Okay, so I mentioned this before that at some point, just maybe, one of the symptoms may be vaginal challenges. Let's just say that. Vaginal challenges, what could that be? So I'll just give you a few that I can think of off the top of my head, like vaginal dryness, pain during intercourse, um, pH balance issues. Um, what else? Let's just leave it there because those are going to be the most noticeable things, right? So let's go through it again. It's the pH balance, which pH balance, we know what that means. When your pH balance is off, might not be too exciting. Um, Pain during intercourse, and 3, dryness. Okay, so we'll just stay there. So anything that the JJ is doing differently than it was before perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, that could lead to issues like us thinking that we need an antibiotic, for instance, or uh, gels for lubrication, um, stuff that just adds to the problem, if you know what I mean. Um, so I'm going to say, first of all, talk with your doctor, make sure they understand what the deal is, first of all. And if your normal OBGYN can't help you, you need to see a specialist. So that way they can help you, because what you don't want to do, and this is from the experts, not from me. This is from experts like doctors that are specialists in menopausal symptoms. They're saying if you get too much prescription drugs, it could cause more harm than help. I'm just saying. So go see a doctor, let y'all work that out, find out what's best for you. But one of the things that helps across the board, I'm just now learning this myself, across the board help is getting you a estrogen for the vajayjay. So the proper word when you go to the doctor, I need some vaginal estrogen. This is supposed to help all the way across the board, rather than give you an antibiotic and gels and all that stuff that shouldn't really be in there. Because remember, we were made perfect, and this is something that we go through, but at the same time, we were made perfect to automatically, disseminate these issues. But sometimes, we add to the problem where before we actually fix the problem. So, vaginal estrogen, ladies, check out your options on that if you've been repeatedly given medications to help with the vajayjay. Super duper important. And I forget the term, and I apologize. There's a term that ends up happening to your body when you're constantly given antibiotics and medications for the vajayjay. Because to be honest, not a lot of stuff's supposed to be going in there. Like stuff, gels and deodorizers and all that stuff. That's not very good for the vajayjay. Just so you know. That's just from my own knowledge from my OBGYNs that I've had over the years. Um, so go to your doctor, find out what's best for you. Vaginal estrogen, don't forget. Inquire about it and see what they can prescribe for you that will fix the problem. All right? All right. Talk to you later. Bye.